Okay, this video goes out to Apple designers, Android designers. When my phone's at a low battery percentage and I'm fucking charging it and it's staying at that fucking threshold where you like to send that fucking 20% your battery's low notification, I only see that fucking notification once. When I'm charging my phone at that threshold and it's bouncing back and forth below it and above it, I don't want to see that fucking notification 800 fucking times interrupting me whenever the fuck I'm doing. Set a fucking timer on the fucking notification, even if it fucking keeps, messing with that 20% threshold where you send it. Just fucking set a timer on it so it doesn't give me that damn notification fucking 10 times in fucking 2 minutes. I don't want to fucking see that. Can we do that? Can we do that, fucking smartphone designers? Is that hard? Do you use the fucking phones that you design? Jesus fucking Christ. I want to talk about some YouTube search engine optimization tips that I use a lot. I don't really talk about them. I kind of use them without thinking about them now. First YouTube search engine optimization tips is with hashtags. When you're adding hashtags, I didn't notice this in the past. I think the suggested hashtags that YouTube gives you when you start typing in the words for the hashtag, they used to be based on your most used hashtags. Now I see those suggested hashtags fluctuate. What determines that fluctuation? My opinion, that is determined by your current videos that are doing the best at that moment, that are currently being watched, that are popular at that moment. YouTube is trying to give you an idea that's saying that these hashtags are being active right now. People are watching these videos with these hashtags. That's what I believe dictates what suggested hashtags YouTube gives you while you're typing in a hashtag. That fluctuating, different ones show up at different times. It's got to be based off of what videos are doing the best for you at the moment. That's what I believe. So I use that as a tip. I say, these videos are doing well. Let's make some more of these videos. Let's optimize the search engine. Make sure that those videos are optimized fully if they're doing well at that moment. That's how I take that. Second tip, when I have different videos for the same type of content, for whether it's the same gaming title, whether it's the same type of game, specifically gaming title, we'll go with gaming title because that's kind of where I use it. I call this the masonry design analogy. I never took masonry design in grad school. I wanted to take it. I could have if I wanted to overload my schedule if I wanted to. But I was trying to, take the bare minimum and get out of grad school and get a good job. That was my objective, which is a poor objective. You should teach yourself as much as you can with the money that you're spending or being granted, whatever. Like, don't just try to get good grades and get out of school because it doesn't happen. But the analogy, masonry design analogy. When you do masonry design, you stagger joints and you make a wall very strong, staggering layers so they don't have one weak point throughout the wall, if that makes sense. When I upload multiple videos of the same type of content, like the same game, right? I don't like to have the way that I put my title in for those videos. I don't like to make them all the same exact layout because not everybody searches for different videos the same way. So like looking at video game, for example, we'll look at Mario Kart Tour, very popular mobile game. Sometimes I like to just say Mario Kart Tour, the tour that I'm in of the game, the cup that was being played. Sometimes I'll go with that style of layout. Then when I do other videos for the same game, sometimes I'll start with the cup, then I'll go with the, whatever tour it's on, then I'll go with the title of the game. And then I'll pick the option that I didn't pick, a different time. And then sometimes I'll put let's play, I like to, or sometimes I'll put something exciting that happened in the video as the beginning of my title. So I like to stagger how I word titles for the same game because people search for things different ways. And you want to catch all of the ways that people search for those videos. So if you do that and you keep making more and more of that same content, you build this very strong, if you look at it, this way, like a search optimization, like a masonry wall with staggered different types of titles, even for the same type of content. So that way when people search for it, you know, if you never word a title a common way, and a lot of people search that way, they'll never find your content, or they're less likely to find your content. But if you stagger how you word things for the same type of content, then you're pulling in different people, different potential subscribers who search for videos different way. You have to think about how people search and find your content as you're making your content. Today, turned 31. I haven't been much of a big holiday person the last few years, because I've been so isolated, and I've pretty much, you know, leveraged my time into my channels mostly. And, you know, I don't know, like marketing them on different platforms, but majority of my time the last 3 years has gone into my channels, like over 80% of my awake time, not sleeping time. But I mean, you know, I don't know, when you don't have fun, you don't have as much good things in your life, and you realize that, you know, maybe the only way you're going to ever be able to get things that you want and have fun the way that you want to have it is you're going to have to make money. And I've just accepted that, and I'm ready for it. You know, I'm working away, and eventually, you know, I'll have passive income, and I'll be able to pay for fun the way I want to have fun on a regular basis. And that's what it takes. It takes 3 years. It takes 5 years. It takes 10 years. I'd rather not be miserable for the rest of my life. So yeah, if I could sacrifice, even if it's 10 years and I have fun the rest of my life, 10 years are well worth it, in my opinion. So work continues. You know, what is a birthday? Yeah, I know it's my birthday today. I don't really seem to care. I think it's hard to understand for most people, but when you've been isolated as much as I have the past like 3 to 5 years, and, you know, you haven't spent time around people, you know, very little. A birthday is just another fucking day. A holiday is just another fucking day. Every day is just another work day. My holiday, my fucking birthday will come when I earn enough money to get what I fucking want in this life, which is unlike most people. I don't understand why it's different for me, but I need money to get what I want in this world, so that's when my birthday will come. I would have been happier with absolutely nothing, but instead people who fucking didn't want to listen to me in the first place because people at a company who were fucking losers, who fucking, you know, because I didn't go out to bars with my coworkers, they didn't fucking see my personal life, and they thought I was a loser, so they told lies about other people, and then my family decided to believe those lies because they also think that I'm a loser, and they reach out to me on my birthday, like today's some fucking special day, like I'm in a good mood and I'm gonna answer the phone. Told them not to contact me until they fucking trust me, and they never will, I guess, so don't contact me, especially on my birthday. You know, I don't have, like I said, I don't have special days, I don't have holidays. I don't want to be contacted by fucking people who think I'm some fucking loser. Call me. Call the people I worked with on their fucking birthdays. The people you want to fucking respect. The people you want to fucking listen to. Give them a call. Look up when fucking so-and-so who I worked with at that shitty fucking company's birthday is. Invite them over for fucking Christmas. Invite them over for fucking Thanksgiving. You have more respect for them. You want to listen to their fucking stupid opinion. You don't understand where it comes from. When I told you they were fucking jealous of me, they were fucking bitter towards me. They resented me because I resented them. And these are people you're willing to fucking, I mean, I guess you just don't have much respect for me. Don't fucking contact me. Don't talk to me. Stop wasting my fucking time. You've wasted enough of my life. You wasted years of my life. And I've had to recuperate myself. How many times do I have to fucking say it? Leave me alone. I just talked to my parents for about like 3 hours. I wasted all the energy I had in my battery on my phone. It was nice talking to my parents for once. I haven't really had much of a relationship with them over the past couple of years since I worked at that job, and since, you know, it was so hard to believe that professional people at a company treat me like they did on a regular basis, and why they really treated me like they did and what was really behind it. I guess it was so hard. I blame my sisters more than my parents because, I mean, my sisters are older, and for some reason my parents have more respect for my sisters. They're like around the same age, and they've been watching me since I was a baby, so they have this like psychological thing in their heads that I'm still like a baby. We're not peers even after I was done with college. And some of my sisters have like friends tied to that job, and my sisters have ties to, like, through friends to that company. They have more conversation with those people than they do with me. My sisters they think I'm a loser already, or they did think I'm a loser. I don't really know what they think of me now. But when I was going through the crap of my job, they were willing to listen to the people I worked with instead of listening to me. And they kept, like, handling everything with, like, skepticism, with bullshit. And all my family, all my dad tries to do is just, your sisters love you. They just want to be a part of your life. Well, they fucking have no respect for me. Couldn't listen to me about what was going on at my job. Didn't find what I was saying credible, and made my life miserable over the past 5 years. And we're still having this fucking conversation for the past fucking 5 years that I have with you once every couple months about the stupid job, about these stupid fucking people. I just need my platform to grow so I can make the right fucking videos. And my parents are being, like, kind of selfish on their own by just thinking that I'm not just better off on my own, and just not letting it go. And it's just so frustrating having these same fucking conversations. Them only talking to me about it. My sisters are always right. They're never wrong. They never fucking talk to them about their fucking boyfriends' insecurities, or why they're fucking, or their husbands' insecurities, whatever the fuck you want to call them, or their husbands' blind respect for their father. Their father could fucking murder somebody and they would cover it up fucking without batting an eye. That's how the family my sister married into is. They just want to talk to me, and just, I'm always in the wrong. And they never want to talk to my sisters or have my sisters change how they think. My sisters they're like a three-headed monster. They plan everything. They fucking control everything. You have a conversation with one of them, they have a conversation amongst all of them about it. And they don't, like, report back to you. They report to each other, and it's like this three-headed Medusa monster that, like, they're fucking, like, this pompous group of, like, women who just, like, they think their judgment's better than everybody else's, and they're just fucking annoying to deal with. They suck. They've sucked ever since I was little. They fucking sucked. it was just how much time I spent with them. It made it suck not as bad. It never fucking changes. And like, my dad just has way more respect for them than he's respect for me, and wants to talk to me about meeting halfway when I'm like meeting 75% of the way, willing to break down every fucking issue with everything that they did and like how they handled everything. And everybody just wants to ignore it and act like fucking, you know, everything's fucking peaches and cream, and I should fucking have a relationship with my sisters after they treated me like they didn't even fucking know me after 30 years. I don't know. Stop wasting my fucking time. I just wasted like 3 hours on my birthday. All the energy. I just wasted fucking all the energy that I had in my power bank that I built for my, or I, got from my solar panel today. I'm running my van now to get enough power just to do stuff on my phone. I'm physically exhausted. I'm mentally exhausted. I'm talking about the same fucking shit I've been talking about for the last 5 fucking years because these people seem so much more professional and credible than me. And I don't know, I just have to keep beating this fucking dead horse until at least I feel comfortable with I got my work experience out and the content that I create, and I talk about all the little fucking bullshit, all the little things that they did on a regular basis. Just put it all into perspective so people can rewatch the video as many fucking times as they need to, so those things can fucking stick finally. I'm tired of fucking repeating myself. I'm tired of fucking talking about all these fucking this bullshit that I've had to deal with over the past 5 years. I just need to lay it out in a detailed video, get it the fuck out there, build my fucking platform, and just fucking get over it. And just fucking, people don't want to understand it, just fucking go fucking not understand it and not involve me in that conversation and stop wasting my fucking time. So I can like maybe build a future for myself and, you know, I don't know, just enjoy life and build some confidence and some fucking dignity for myself again. That like the little bit that I had and that I built was ill-acknowledged for my family. So let me just build a little bit of that back again and just leave me the fuck alone. The conversation usually ends up with my parents going,
"Well, your sisters, I think they just generally love you. They love you."
And I'm like, they love me, but when some random person says that I'm like a loser, says anything about me, they just want to listen to them and not listen to me about it or talk to me about it. So they love me, but they have like basically like the minimal amount of respect for me. You can't love somebody, you can't generally have love for somebody if you have no respect for them. So like, my family just doesn't understand what love means. They just don't get it. They don't understand it. And like, the limited amount of respect my sisters have for me, like, if that's them, they have love for me, that's love for me. Your love just makes everybody around me not respect me. It does no good for me. I'm good without your love. You can keep your... And I basically told my dad, I was like, well, you know, if they love me like that, I don't need that love. I'm good without it. I'm good. I don't need it. Don't ask me about it again. Like, that's how they love people, by like thinking that they always know better than them, and that the person, you know, knows nothing about themselves, and basically they're like a loser and they have like no respect for them. That's their version of love. Then like, yeah, I'm 100% good. I could be by myself, fucking, or in prison. I'd probably kill myself if I went to prison. I'd be fucking in the worst situation possible. I'm always going to be good without that love. You hold on to that love for as long as you can, because it's only causing problems for me. I'm good without it. I'm trying to build myself back up to where I built myself, you know, before. Had a lot of confidence, had a lot of dignity, had a lot of respect for myself, from other people. And my sister's version of love is just like, disrespect you as much as possible, talk around you, talk down to you and around you. I don't know why they think that love is like good for somebody or good for somebody's life. It's just caused problems and frustrations for me. So they can keep that love, they can hold on to it for as long as they have it. Maybe somebody else wants it. But, yeah, I'm good. I don't need it. Keep it.